Okay, so let's see if someone is going to join. Okay, so let's see if someone is going to join. Hello there, Beastie Gamer. I always go with Charmander because I like Charmander or the evolution best, so let's just go with that. And of course, we need to beat Gary, so that shouldn't be that hard. I actually have lost to Gary once in the start here, and I actually did again, so that's okay. I didn't get any EXP, so that's bad, but we can easily get some. So let's just go to Viridian City and get the letter for book. Yeah, I do remember you, the Peace Gamer. So the first battle, or actually the second battle, it's too bad we didn't get a shiny Charmander, but that's okay, I guess. Poison. I really hate poison because we might lose now, and we actually did. So that's a great start to lose because of poison. Well, we are just going to go up here and do it again. Hello there, Pikachu, and welcome to the stream. And we actually just lost to the first trainer here, so we need to get the battle over so we can move on. Hopefully we don't get poisoned again so we lose. I'm not sure how long the stream is gonna last, but at least after the first gym, I had mine then do a stream like this on this account and then do it until I beat a gym, or maybe 2 gyms if it's going quick. So we against Water. Let's just use Ember so we can deal a lot of damage. I actually wonder if we are going to lose again now because of the damage. No, we didn't. So that's good. So now we don't want to battle anymore, but I do think we need to battle this guy. Can we skip him? We can skip him, so that's good. We are just gonna battle these guys on the way back to the Professor Oak. Yeah, I'm starting over on a new count, so new people or anyone can see how I do it. So I do know some people have hard time doing the world game, so I'm gonna try it and see how it goes. So let's head back to Professor Oak so we can get 5 more Pokeballs. But this account is not an account I will play on a lot. It's kinda just for the stream. this doesn't do anything. So let's just use Ember and get some fast EXP. We are going to be around level 15 or 16, I can't remember, and then we are going to try on the first gym. And if the time is not that much, then we are going to the second gym. So a Pidgey is over one shot. If you have any Pokemon you might want me to catch or something, then let me know and I will catch it and try it out in the team. Hello Lewis and welcome to the stream. So we are finally back to Professor Oak so we can deliver the letter. And let's get these Pokeballs. So now we just need some more EXP and then we are going to battle Gary for more EXP and Pokedollars. A battle, that's fine. But just a Pidgey, I'm not gonna catch a Pidgey since I'm not gonna use it. And I do hope the investigator code is still working since I could use that Pokemon on my team, but we'll see after the first gym if it is there or if it have expired. Pikachu, I can go back and catch a Pikachu after we beat Gary. But first we need some EXP to actually do that. Otherwise I think his turtle is going to one-shot us or almost with water gun or something. So let's try and get level 12 maybe, if it doesn't take too long. Hey there Jared and welcome to the stream. And mod spray, we don't need a mod spray since we are going to get another Pokemon that is better. If we can find a Heracross, I will catch it, but it can take some time to actually find one, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna do that. We are going to get a free EV whenever we get to Celadon City. And that EV we are going to evolve into not Espeon, I think it's Umbreon, the dark type. Alright, let's just go back and heal up and then beat Gary. And yeah, Heracross is in Route 22. But we are going back to find a Pikachu in a second. If it does take too long, we are going to skip it for now, but I will try and catch it later on. So let's hope we can find a Pikachu very quick. And we're just gonna faint everything we can since we need the EXP. And I see there's a lot of new people in this server. If I can say your name, Jared's Gaming. I'm not sure if I pronounced it right. I do wish that Pikachu had more than 5% chance to appear, but that's still some. And if we are not gonna find it right here, then we are just gonna move on and search in the Viridian Forest, because Pikachu can spawn in there too. Nearly, okay. We are going to try 2 more encounters after this, and if we are not going to find a Pikachu, then we are going to move on. Hey there, Eden Place, and welcome to the stream, and welcome to Wavidas, and welcome to the stream as well. So one more encounter, and if we're not going to find a Pikachu, then we will try again in Viridian Forest. Nope, so we are going to go and battle Gary, and then go to Viridian Forest afterwards. And if any of you know if the code investigator still works, then I would like to know that. Alright, we are at Gary, and let's see if we can win. Level 9 Pidgey, that shouldn't be that hard. And then Squirtle. We are just gonna use Ember even though it's not that effective. Or should we use Scratch? I think we should use Scratch instead, but I do think we are going to lose, to be honest. Yeah, we do. So let's just keep Gary for now, and then let's move on. And after the first gym, we are going to go back and then battle Gary just for the EXP. Oh, it maybe does work. Thank you. Okay, so it works a week, so we still have a chance to get the, what was the Pokemon called again? The ground type crocodile thing. And middle claw, that is the exact move we need. So we're just going to remove smoke screens since we are not going to use that. A code glitch. What glitch is that? It's the code for ground type crocodile. I'm not sure how it's pronounced or the first evolution is, but it's an brown hour or something like that. So level 14, and I think we need one more level, and then we are going to evolve the Charmander. Hey there, XX Miracle, and welcome to the stream. So let's see a few encounters and see if we can find anything good in this path of grass. Maybe a Pikachu, but I'm not sure if we can find one. Oh, glitch is a code. I'm gonna try and see about that whenever we beat the first team. Okay, we found a Pikachu, so we're just gonna try and see if we can catch it. Otherwise, we are going to one-shot it with Gretch even. And we got the Pikachu. I'm not gonna use Pikachu for now. I'm gonna wait till I get the XP share and then I can get XP to the Pikachu. So let's see if there's something near here. No, with 19, that's far away. So let's go into Wood 3 and get some XP before the first gym. So Glitch gives you a multi-hour Porygon, that's pretty awesome. Also, if you're wondering whenever I'm gonna use, or not gonna use, but whenever I'm gonna do another stream like this to beat the gyms, then I can only do that in the weekends because in weekends or weekdays I'm at school and I don't have my computer with me, so I have no chance to even upload at weekdays, only in weekends. So we should evolve now, if I'm not wrong. Nope, it's 16 then. So let's get level 16 and then maybe try on and beat the first gym. I'm not sure if we can do it yet, otherwise we're just gonna level up to 17 or something. But Charmander or fire types is pretty weak at the start of the game because the first gym can hit you pretty hard, also the second gym, and on third gym it's going to be good with fire type. So it's going to be pretty hard to do it with a fire type at the start, but we should manage it to do so. If you want to have a quick start in the game, then you should use a water type or a grass type actually, because grass type is super effective against the first gym and the second gym. But you can use a water type and beat the first gym fast and maybe have a chance to do second gym fast too. But otherwise, I would recommend get example a grass type. So we should evolve in any time soon now. A few more battles and we will take on the first gym. One to two more battles and we'll do it. I actually think we are just gonna beat this guy. Hopefully we are not going to get into sleep. And we didn't, so that's all good. So we got our Charmander and Dragon which we are going to use instead of Growl. And let's evolve Charmander. Rowlet is pretty awesome if you like the Pokemon, but I actually like the Kanto starters a lot, so I kinda always use those. And on this account I will not buy any game passes at all, so this account is totally free and I will not do anything or buy anything on this account. Yeah, it was a girl, not a guy. My bad. So let's use some. Oops, not middle core, and Dragon Rage on this guy. And let's just go and heal up the few health we need before we take on Borg. So let's see if we can beat the Onyx in a second. Otherwise we are just gonna do it over again, since we can beat Geodude and that gives a lot of EXP. So let's just use a Dragon Rage and it should be almost over. So Metal Claw now. Dragon Rage always hits for 40 damage, so at this early in the game it's pretty good, since the Pokemons are low level and they don't have that much health. And Metal Claw, so that's pretty much the first gym. It was pretty easy with Dragon Rage, but that's just fine. And we got the EXP share. So whenever you get the EXP share, remember to go to the health items, I think it is, or evolutions, and turn it on. Otherwise you won't get any EXP. So let's see if this one has changed. Still with 19, so we're not gonna do anything there. So let's head back to Viridian City quick and beat Gary. I'm just gonna do this only because of the EXP we can get from Gary and the Pokeball, not the Pokeballs but the Pokedollars. Is the stream lagging? For me it doesn't lag at all. And now we are going to get loads of EXP for the Pikachu. Level 18, that's awesome. And Pikachu should be level 5, okay. I could use the 1-speed game pass, but since I'm not gonna use anything, then no. And we found an over Rattata, so let's just catch this one actually, if we can. Oh yeah, I will do the codes in a second after we caught this Rattata, if we doesn't run out of Pokeballs. If we do run out of Pokeballs, then that's just a shame, and we will just find the Rattata and get the EXP from it. And we got the Rattata, so that's awesome. So that's our first over already. That's pretty quick. So we should use the codes. Investigator, I think it's called. And then it was glitch. So let's get the Sandile and the Porygon. So first we got Sandile and then Porygon. That's a fine looking multi-over if you ask me. So let's see the attacks of this one. 3 attack, Dark Pulse, Ice Beam and Thunderbolt, that's good moves. And Sandile, Earthquake, Crunch, Rock Slide and Aerial Ace. So we are not gonna use anything else than those. Hello there Wetco and welcome to the stream. So since we used loads of Pokeballs, then we are just gonna buy, let's see, can we buy 10? We are going to buy that then. And then we are going to buy a few potions. So let's buy 5 potions and 5 antidotes. Since I really hate poison, so I like to remove the poison whenever I can. Um, I should save. I can do that quick, so we are not gonna lose the progress we already have. So now we are sure to have this progress, and then go to the Pewter City and go to Cerulean City. So let's get the EXP from these guys. So Dragon Rage, and it should be over. Yes. Dragon Rage is very OP at this level, but high level I don't really like it. And here comes the snake, or snake backwards. No thanks, Redco. I'm not gonna trade for any Pokemons. This stream or this series will only be about the Pokemons I catch myself. So if I do find a legendary, then that's awesome. Otherwise, I will not trade or anything. Hey there, little Abby, and welcome to the stream. And I actually like this new update. Whenever you are going to battle someone, then you are going to see the person's face or the body, and I actually do like that. Whenever it zooms in, Thunder Wave, that could be useful. Is Piggyback good? I'm not sure which Pokemon that is again. I used to have Tianci, but I traded it away. I might upload a upgraded roulette, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna do that since I don't really have the Robux for it. But we'll see if I can get a few Robux and then do the roulette on Gimestoff. Was it a level 8? So do you guys actually want me to nickname all of the Pokemons I get, or should I not do that? Pikachu level 9. So let's just run in this pet quest to get some encounters, so we can get some EXP before we end the stream. We traded for a shiny Girachi yesterday. That's awesome. I still need 5, maybe 6 shiny Girachis, so I'm far away from that goal yet. Catch a Slackoth and call it Harambe. I might can do that, but that will not be today. So you want me to nickname all of my Pokemons? If I'm gonna do that, I will nickname it something about the first letter in the Pokemon's name. So example, Charmeleon will be Charizard with a C, so it's gotta be a name with C. And Pikachu is P, so it have to be something with P. So if you have any good names, whenever we get to the next city, then I will take those. So let's just get a few more levels and then that's it for the stream. Parashock, Quartermillion Charcoal. I'm not gonna get any of the names right now, but next stream will be next weekend at first. So at the next stream I will get to the next gym or next city as well, and then we will go and nickname all of the Pokemons we have in parties so far. And yeah, this is a pretty bad and good time to do the stream, since some of you are online but a lot of you are not online or are asleep because of the time zone. So I'm not sure if this was the right time to do a stream, but now we actually just did it. Called Pikachu Ketchup. Pikachu does like ketchup, but that doesn't start with a P. Okay, we found a Altaria Megastone, so let's see if we can get that. And we got it with the first Pokeball, so that's pretty good. So I actually had mine to stop the stream right now, or do you want me to try and beat the second gym before we do that? The thing I don't like about Shiny Garchomp is it have the same color as if it does. If it's not shiny, so that's not the greatest to have a shiny Garchomp, if I should say. I should beat it. I can try and do that, but it will be a little hard since we are fire type and our other Pokemon is not the highest level. But we can try and beat the second gym before we do in the stream. So let's see, 20, 10, 10, 13, 12 and 10. It's not that high since the Starmie I think it's 26. So well, we'll see if we can do it, otherwise we are just gonna do that next time. So we have Starmie and we will just use Dragon Rage so we can get it over with. Bubble Bean, that wasn't that good for us. Then let's just use Rattata and see if we can get a quick attack. So we need one more Pokemon to beat, but I'm not sure if we can actually do this since our Charmeleon is gone. So we'll just use a Tail Whip if we can. We can do that since it's faster. Let's use Pikachu and see if we can get something off. Oh well, we are going to get beaten so much right now. Earthquake, and let's see. I do think we need Charmeleon before we can go on to this. Thunderbolt, maybe we have a chance. Okay, we actually did beat it. I didn't think we would do that, so that's just awesome. Big shout out to Glitch or Porygon for having Thunderbolts. And we got Water Pulse, so that's also good. Okay, so we will put this what's Barrow in PC, get the Mega Stone, and then we will go and get this Togepi before we do in the stream. So of course we want a Togepi, we could use that. Alright, so we actually beat 2 gyms and I did the stream a little more than I had in mind to do, but that's fine. So the next gym or next stream will be about the next 2 gyms, maybe if we can get enough levels. Otherwise I might level up off screen so we can do that. So thank you guys for tuning in and I see you guys in the next stream next week.